Assalamu alaikum. This is week number 6 of Saving is Sexy, and I'm Bashira Khan. Thank you for tuning into my YouTube channel, Saving is Sexy. So let's just get right into it. Week number 6. If you are doing the money challenges, this is week number 6. For the penny challenge, you need to put $2.73 to the side. If you're doing the dollar challenge, since this is week number 6, you need to put $6 to the side. If you are doing the $5 challenge, it is 6 times $5, which would give you $30. If you're doing all 3 of the money challenges, the total you should save is $38.73 for week number 6, which would give you a grand total of $135.03, and that is for all 6 weeks combined. So again, the 6 week, $2.73 for the penny challenge. In total, you would have $9.03, and that is for the penny challenge. If you are doing the dollar challenge, which is the 52-week challenge, week number 6 would be $6, and altogether you would have $21 for the dollar challenge. Now, if you're doing the $5 challenge, week number 6 would be 5 times 6, which would give you $30, but year to date for the $5 challenge, you need to have $105 is what you would have. And that is what makes saving is sexy. So they're small amounts, but in a couple months, you will see all these totals amount to larger sums of money. So what I've been doing in the past weeks is giving information on a few things. I did banks and a saving account, checking account. This week, I'm going to focus on credit. And what I want to talk to you about credit is this is the perfect time, the beginning of a year, to get your credit report. So simply go on, some people use freecreditreport.com. I use Credit Karma. If it's free, get a free credit report and look at all your things that you have outstanding to understand debt to income ratio. This is the perfect time, the beginning of the year. It's just a benchmark that you can use, the beginning of the year. That's what I do. January, I get my credit report. I look and see what things I owe. And then that's how I move throughout the year, paying off that debt. I'm fortunate that I don't have too much debt. So for many of you, I often talk to you about debt, keeping it under 30%, like utilization of credit cards. A good rule of thumb is 30%, but if you can keep it under that, that's even better. So again, credit report is what you want to request. And then you want to pay attention to credit inquiries. A request by a company to view your credit. So like when you go and you fill out a credit card, or you're looking for a new car or whatever, the minute somebody taps in to look at your report, that is called a credit inquiry, right? So your credit score is typically around 300 to 850. The higher the number, the better it is for you. When a company sees that your credit score is up, they basically, what it's saying to them is that you have a tendency to pay your bills. And so sometimes, all the time for me, I think credit is more valuable than actually cash at times, because you need it to, I don't want to say need, but we utilize credit a lot in everyday life. So you want to focus on getting your credit up. Some people will say, oh, I want to buy a house, my credit score is 620. I'm like, if you could get it to 620, take another 6 months and get it up to 700, because that's that interest that will weigh you down in the years to come. So the higher the score, the better the purchasing power you have. So don't get tied down with thinking, oh, I just want to, setting a benchmark of saying 620, I want to get to 620. Yes, 620, it's better if you were in the 500s. Yes, it's better. But as far as buying, I would say push it to 700. You want to get the best interest rate possible. So we want to get up in the 7s before we start thinking about buying a house. At least that's what my opinion is. And the next thing, is the credit bureaus. So yes, there is 3, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. And then if you have a credit card, Most of those credit cards will show you your credit report from those 3 reporting agencies. And again, it's based on your FICO score, and that can go from 300 to 850. But again, we want to focus on getting it up and staying up. And so that debt to income ratio and paying off debt, you're supposed to live at 28% of what you're making. A good rule of thumb that I often tell people is, let's say for instance you get $1,000 credit card. Don't think, oh, you got $1,000. You typically only really have $333. The minute you go over $333, if your credit score was 720, it starts to go down. So utilization of your credit cards, keeping it under 30%. And another thing that I tell people to do is, I don't really think there's one formula. Yes, there's the blueprint of how you should pay off debt, but there's other little factors along the way that play into that. What I do is typically, if I know I'm going to be paying more than what my minimum balance is, I will pay what the minimum balance is on the credit card, but then maybe for, the 7 days later after the payment has posted, I'll pay whatever I was thinking about paying in addition, so that I'm actually getting 2 payments within one cycle. But as I go along in the weeks, I'll make sure I cover that. I just want to make sure that you understand, staying at 30% or below. Below is the key word here, staying below the 30%, and that will always make saving is sexy and keep you your credit score up. Again, free credit report. I get mine off of Credit Karma. There's freecreditreport.com. Some people be like, put $1 in or whatever. Why would you do that if it's free? And I just don't like putting my credit information in, because sometimes you forget, and then when you get your bill, you're like, where's $20 missing out of my account all the time? It's because you forgot that you signed up to something that has reoccurring payments. So again, this is week number 6 of Saving is Sexy. Penny challenge, $2.73. The dollar challenge, you need to be saving $6. If you're doing a $5 challenge, it would be 6 times 5, which would give you 30. For the week, it's $38.73, and in total, it's $135.03. $135.03 is what you would have. So again, week number 6, Saving is Sexy. This is Bashira Khan. Thank you for tuning in to my YouTube channel, Saving is Sexy. Please like, comment, and share. And most importantly, subscribe to this channel. Tell a friend. I need the support so that I can bring you more things, and so that I can expand some of the things that I have on my horizon for Saving is Sexy. So again, week number 6, Saving is Sexy, Bashira Khan. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in.